gentlemen, Ben Bailey.
Hello, America. Hello, New Jersey. Wait, let's start smaller. Hello, Emma. Hello, New Jersey. Hello, United States. Hello, planet Earth. Hey, everybody, it's Easter, also known as Sunday. How's it going, everybody? Day 785 of isolation. The crew is getting a little bit restless.
Oh, yeah.
Starting to get the feeling that someone or something is on board the ship with us. That's tonight's movie quote, folks. Guess it. Guess it. I know you're out there. What's going on, everybody? Happy Easter to those of you that celebrate Easter. Happy Sunday to those of you who do not. It's a weird holiday, Easter, right? It's like celebrating, what are we celebrating? The resurrection of Jesus coming back, right?
You looking for an answer?
Well, yeah, usually when I leave a 40-second pause like that, I'm looking for some sort of a response. We are celebrating, it's a day commemorating, right? The return, Jesus coming back to life. So we were like, here, what should we do? Giant rabbit, obviously. Where else? Thank you. Where else would you start when you're trying to honor the resurrection of our Lord and Savior, those who believe in that, but with a giant bunny rabbit who's giving out, not really just giving up, but hiding them. First of all, why eggs? Rabbits don't lay eggs. Rabbits have babies. So it would almost make more sense if the giant rabbit came and hid baby bunnies, but they wouldn't stay. So I guess maybe that's why eggs. The rabbit was like, I'm tired of trying to hide my kids for these. I'm going to hide some of this chicken's kids. Instead, it's a crazy holiday. It's my point, everybody. Celebrated with a very strange tradition. It's Easter, so happy Easter, everybody. To people on the East Coast. We've moved on, by the way. I don't know if you guys are still practicing social distancing, but we were through practicing and decided to just fucking do it. And I was like, enough practice. Let's just fucking do this, man. And now we're beyond that. We're anti-social distancing. We are anti-social distancing. I don't know what that means, but I am against it.
You are?
I'm pro-anti. I think I'm pro-anti-social distancing.
There you go. That sounds more like it.
That sounds more like it. People have been talking about all sorts of different stuff, obviously, since this has started. One of the things that seems to be coming up is, hey, people have done great things in the past. People have done great things while they are in isolation due to a pandemic.
Yeah.
And I say to that, tell me, what things? And they say, of more than a few, have said, well, for instance, Sir Isaac Newton, while he was in isolation during the pandemic, the bubonic plague pandemic, boom, in the 1860s, I'm going to say. Maybe it was 1760s. It was a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, I think it was further ago.
He developed his theory of gravity during isolation. And much in the same way, I have managed to clean out my entire nose using only my hand. What a look I just got from Emily.
I don't.
It's disgusting.
I don't have a guffaw.
You don't have a guffaw? Well, let's put one. We need a guffaw.
We need an
We're going to have to install, if it's going to be nose-picking jokes, we're going to have to install a guffaw button. This is my straight face. This is Ben gives the virtual audience the straight face. Okay, that's that.
That is not where I thought you were going with that joke.
With the straight face?
No.
Oh no, where did you think I was going to go with that?
Say you cleaned out the entire garage.
Yeah. Well, it's a double sneak. That's the whole. It's sleight of hand, sleight of word, everybody. Has anybody guessed the movie? No. If someone else types the quote answer, Ben will see it. LOL. So maybe someone's guessing. Did someone guess? I'm sorry, guys. I asked it, and then
And then you didn't pay attention to the
I
tiny
didn't
little
pay
writing
attention
coming
to the,
up on the
yeah,
4 screens.
it's like an
in
eye
front of
exam.
you.
Yes.
How could you?
What was the movie? LOL. Aiden said Aiden. Alien is the movie. No! Aiden Schmidt is incorrect.
Oh.
No toilet paper for you!
Oh, okay. I'm like, nice. Oh, no.
No, it is not Alien.
And also, does anyone have an answer for when the bubonic plague?
Oh, yeah.
Happened?
I guess you guys could Google that if you want, but...
Or see if anyone just knows off the top of their head.
Anybody?
That's more fun,
Anybody?
isn't it?
Anyone? It's time for crickets, everybody! These crickets are killing. How did the crickets get a bigger laugh? My monologue bombed. The crickets got a huge laugh. I'm just playing with you, babe.
Just hitting the wrong buttons again.
Oh, really?
You know what? I think my laugh track is too low still.
We can turn it up.
Yeah.
Where's the tech guy? Tech!
Sparky!
Turn it up! Turn up the volume! Bump up the volume, bump up the volume. Wait a minute, you better talk to my mother.
Dance.
It's still happening. Prairie dogs carry the plague. What's still happening? The bubonic plague is still happening?
Jesus.
But for prairie dogs. Just don't freak people out saying shit like that.
Yeah,
Cheers, everybody. 2 drink minimum. Thanks for staying in. I almost forgot some of the traditions of the show. Thanks for staying in so we could do a show in our house for you in your house.
1 plague at a time.
1 plague at a time. Thank you. Cheers, everybody. 2 drink minimum, and it's time for our first Cash Cab Drive-By.
Oh, yeah.
And there's another option. What should we make it sound like as it drives by?
Oh, yeah. Anybody got
You're allowed to drink while we get ready for the group drink, too. You don't have to...
You don't have to hold off?
Yeah, no, you don't have to wait. You can.
Okay.
You're up until you're free to...
All right. I'll be sipping my water over here.
Hey, take it easy, babe. It's
how
early.
Exciting.
All right, here it is. It's just going to be a car. All right, everybody drink. Everybody drink. Everybody drink. Say it again, Ben. What was the quote? The crew are beginning to believe that someone or something is on board the ship with us. If I were alone, if you weren't here, I would be so freaked out right now.
Why?
Just because of that quote, that crazy, like, I'm the only one on the ship, but there's something here with me.
Oh, right.
Oh, my golly.
I was going to say, is it your own voice?
So it's
you
Easter.
You did it so convincing.
Oh, thank you. No, that was, I was trying to
kinda
do
chilling.
someone else's voice. It was a bit chilling. I think we were saying the same thing there, babe.
Okay.
We often, Emma and I, we say the same thing in very different ways, and we don't understand each other, and then we are like borderline arguing, and then we figure out that we were both trying to say the same thing.
What? What are
I
you
don't want to
talking
do. I don't want to do that right now. Let's not do it live. Let's
Sorry.
not show them. Deep Rising. Strike 2, Aiden Schmidt. I'm going to kick you out of here.
I guess I was too convincing.
Hearts. As soon as I said strike 2, I was like, hearts on Instagram. Blam. Gilligan's Island. Donovan Youngman. He's a young man, and he's right, but it's not the full title. What's the full title, Donovan? Oh, gosh, Aiden.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's Jeopardy.
Yeah, that's Jeopardy. That's okay. Hey, what's up, Alex Trebek? I hope you're doing okay, buddy. I haven't heard much about Alex's current condition.
Yeah.
I know he's been
I was wondering the other day.
struggling, but still working. I don't know if he is or not, but I know the man, and I love him. He's a great guy. Bram Stoker's Dracula is correct. Boom. That's Donovan Youngman. 3 sheets of toilet paper, 3 toilet paper squares in an envelope on their way to you already.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Bram Stoker's.
Oh, God.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's a very different film. Not a lot of good lines in that one. Pretty thin on plot. Oh no, it's Dracula. And he doesn't want to kill me, he wants to fuck me. That's Bram Stoker's Dracula. A very, very different film.
Oh dear.
Oh dear is right. You said it. So it's Easter. It's Easter, everybody, and it's hard for people to get together on this Easter, you know. So
Yeah.
it's just us, and we were like, what can we do? We're trying to make it feel like our family was here. So I just had a recording of someone snoring, and I just put it on the couch and left it going in the living room so I could feel like my dad was here. Now a smattering of laughter, and and to feel like my mom was here, I just keep turning the heat up. Just like every 40 minutes, I'm like, is it chilly in here? And I turn the heat up. Just keeps getting hotter. My mom must be in here somewhere. Yeah. So family, for those of you who can't have family with you today, try to push each other's buttons.
Nice.
Just to, try to bring up childhood stuff that's uncomfortable so you can feel like you're together with family again. Remind everyone of the shittiest thing that ever happened to them when they were a kid, so it could feel like family is around. Oh, here's what I was gonna do. Remember last show? Last week I was doing this weekend.
Oh God!
In a sea of mud. Racing, Sunday. I was doing that last. You guys remember that?
No, not at all.
No?
Doesn't
Okay,
sound
yeah.
even slightly familiar.
Oh, that's okay.
Yes, of course. How could anyone who watched that forget that?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, babe. I was thinking, what about like if Easter was presented to us that way? This Sunday,
the Lord has risen.
Has risen from the grave. Gee, that was part of it. You didn't even mean for your Jesus to be part of it. Oh my God, that was magic. She was like,
wow.
Jesus. That's right, Jesus. Sunday.
Your Lord and Savior.
And there's gonna be a giant rabbit with eggs, but you won't know where they are. Sunday only. Eat some chocolate.
That was the wrong time to take a sip.
Relive the most embarrassing moments of your youth. Just this Sunday, one day only. Sorry.
My laughs are way too low. They're
Oh, that's okay.
not as loud as
long as my
you
insanity
or
is-
me or anything else.
Reverberating across the globe. For anyone who's used the term across the globe, please stop saying that. It doesn't make any sense. You can't go across a globe. You could go around it. Around it. That's it. You can't go across it. It's a globe. You're saying globe.
It's
Okay, sorry.
that has to be a pretty old-fashioned.
Yes. Across the globe. We will travel around the...
Comes from back.
What's something you can't travel around? There ain't nothing, I guess. Oh, I love you guys. I'm so glad you guys are here. I don't know who you are or where you are or anything about you, but man, I'm glad you're here.
They'll probably tell us if we ask them.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I don't know who you are or where you are. I don't care.
And I don't care to. No, as long as you're out there and you're having some fun, man. As long as you're having a little bit of fun. Toledo, Ohio in the house. What's up? UK. What's up, man? What's up?
Nice.
Live from the yuck.
I got a friend tuning in today from Ireland.
A friend from Ireland
Yeah.
tuning in. Well, which platform is she on, love? Which one is it?
I think she'll be on Facebook.
Oh, that's this one over here. Hello. Hello there.
And she'll probably be offended at your accent.
Yeah,
of
my
course.
terrible accent, and then I'm whistling an Irish Spring soap commercial theme song.
What?
Yeah. Well, I thought that was appropriate.
I don't know what that is.
Lance Euler is from Seattle. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Seattle, I guess. Nebraska in the his ass. Guys, if you haven't yet, make a donation, please, to No Kid Hungry. Because we don't want those kids to be hungry.
Yep. Or
Right? Or the other one, which is called
Feeding America.
feedingamerica.org.
.org.
That's how desperate they are for donations. They have .org. They couldn't afford .com even. So help them out. Real-time laugh, delayed, but a real-time in-the-room laugh. Cheers, everybody. It's time for trumpet. It's time to trumpet. That's what we should do. That should be the intro. It's time to trumpet. You got the sound effects ready?
Sorry, slightly behind here.
Find it. Yeah, that's okay. Play with it. Mess around until you get the right one. That's okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay, but now I wasn't ready.
And there we go. Beautiful.
All right. Trumpet was just a lot like the toast. Looked a lot like the toast. My shirt was tucked in. That's what was wrong. You guys could tell something was off, and it was the shirt. All right, here we go. It's time for trumpet. Ready? Oh, we got a few laughs in the house there. Okay.
Woo!
That thing's a bit unruly. That thing doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. Okay, what else was I going to say about... Oh, Newton, that's what everyone was saying. Newton developed his theory of gravity, and I was thinking about that further, and I was like, right, he was just getting shit-faced, and he fell down in the garden, and an apple hit him in the fucking head. He was doing the same thing we are. He's like, I'm gonna go outside. And he tripped, and he fell down, and passed out, and then a fucking apple hit him in the head, and he was like, things fall down. Oh, I've fallen down. This apple has fallen down. Things fall down. It's a new theory I'm working on. Sorry for my... That is the most unflattering Isaac Newton. It's a new theory I'm working on. Things fall down. Thank you. Thank God. I really had to hold that face to get the big laugh out of you guys. Happy Easter, everybody. I know I keep saying that, but that's all I've got, really. Yeah, why does a rabbit bring eggs around on Easter? How did that happen? And what are jellybird eggs?
Yeah, what are they?
Some people call jelly beans jellybird eggs.
They call jelly beans.
I think they're called jelly beans, which that doesn't make sense really either.
Well, they look like beans.
They look like beans, and they're made of jelly, I guess. So maybe that makes sense. But then some of the bags of the jelly beans, they say on them jellybird eggs.
Oh.
Which I don't know.
I don't know about your weird lollies.
I think
you guys have over here.
Us and our weird what? What was weird?
Your lollies.
Oh yeah, our lollies are weird. Everybody, try not to take offense. Everyone's like, we don't have no fucking lollies over here, Mike. That's not everybody. Jellybird eggs. Who calls them jellybird eggs? Candy is gross. I'd rather have a basket of beer. That is the worst way I can think of to carry beer. In a basket? Put it in a can, Schmidt.
Or a keg, or a cooler.
Or a cooler, or your mouth.
Or an esky, as...
An esky?
People say where I come from.
That's a cooler down under, is an esky. Basket of beer for everybody. Let me get one big basket of beer for everybody. I'm going to lay underneath it. I'm the only one that's going to get any. Oh, brother. Jellybird eggs. How to be a decent human being. Yeah! There's our open for that segment. Here's how to be a decent human being. For one, we can do our applause for the people that are working in the fields that we need the most right now. Medical workers. Who else? Sanitation workers are still working. People who are still going out there and working hard and doing the things that we most need them to do right now. This applause is for you. Woo! Woo! Yes. Seriously, awesome. People that are working on farms, somebody says. Yep. Grocery store employees are still working hard. Anybody else?
Mail carriers.
Mail carriers are still out there. That junk mail has got to get through, folks. Keeping our catalogs coming during this time. Because when do you more need new furniture? Okay. Do we have anything for how to be a decent human being? Do you have any thoughts? Just general ideas on how people might be decent? Excuse me. That's one way. If you burp in someone's face during a live show, say excuse me. Cops and firemen, you guys are out there working. I know part of what you guys are doing is like roping and taping off areas where people were still convening, even though they shouldn't be.
Yeah,
so that's how you can be a decent human being right now. Stop getting together with friends and other people and ignoring the isolation and quarantine rules, man.
And lockdown rules, yeah.
And lockdown rules. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, babe. Stop doing that. The cops should not have to be out roping off places to keep people from convening when you're not supposed to be convening.
And then coming into contact with people who've been convening.
Yes, yes. The spread of
themselves in danger. The
spread of disease is difficult. Of a virus is difficult to halt. You got to stick to the rules, man. So. I went out for another bike ride. That's one of the things I've been doing. I can't play hockey right now, which is bumming me out because I love hockey. I started playing hockey again a few years ago. Ice hockey. That's right, motherfuckers. Ice hockey. Yeah. And I love it. And I haven't been able to play. So I've been kind of bummed and trying to find other ways to exercise. So I've been going on a bike ride every couple of days. I go for a long bike ride. And here is another thing that I thought of while I was out riding my bike. Another way that you can be a decent human being. Be extra careful when you're out, because what's happening right now, when I go on my bike ride, at first I'm like, this is Twilight Zone. There's no one out here. And then after a while, you get used to it and you're not looking. You're thinking there's no one out here but me, and you're not looking around. So if you are out driving, be extra careful, because there's a lot of people out on foot and on bikes and doing, getting exercise and out there doing stuff. And they are not expecting cars, because there's not a lot of cars out there. So just be cautious. Be a little more cautious than you would. Also, another reason to do that is because it's a terrible time for someone to get injured or go through something where they need to go and get medical care. Yeah. So if you are out doing stuff, be extra careful and mindful of other people. Keep your eyes open. Don't drive like a maniac because there's nobody on the road. There might be somebody on a bike right around the corner, or a kid on rollerblades, or someone who's not expecting a car to come. So just be cool, man. All right. One more round of applause for everybody who's out there doing that stuff. You guys are awesome. We're rolling through this. People are doing amazing things during this. I have developed a theory that things fall down. It's a brand new theory I'm working on. I think I'm going to call it gravity. Shit falls down if you don't hold it up. Okay, great idea, babe. Let's take a question.
Oh, I was actually thinking about the that made me think about the article I read the other day.
Oh yeah. What article was that?
About the mayor in Illinois.
Oh, the mayor.
Who got the call to say there were people convening at a bar downtown after he told the police to crack down on it.
Wowza.
And then he was told that one of them was his wife.
Oh! Oh, shit.
And
ouch. What did he say?
I take my hat off to him, because he said, go ahead, treat her just like any of the other people. Don't give her any special treatment.
Wow.
And he put out a statement saying, my wife is an adult capable of making her own decisions. And in this instance, she exhibited a stunning lack of judgment.
Wow. I'll bet shit was pretty comfy around their house for the next 2 weeks of isolation.
And now he has to be in isolation.
Oh, you had to go downtown and go to a fucking bar, huh?
And she's like, you had to have me arrested?
A stunning lack of judgment, you son of a bitch!
Nice. So, anyway,
Wow.
I applaud him.
Yeah, I applaud him too. And I wonder, like, what was she thinking about? Like, hey, I'll just go to a party downtown.
Yeah, why was she that desperate to get out of
Yeah,
the-
it's funny.
the
When you
house?
mentioned, Emma told me that story, and I was like, she's having an affair.
Ooh, I don't have an ooh
Yeah, we need an
sound
ooh.
effect.
Somebody make a list of buttons that we need to install.
Yeah,
Where's the tech guy?
Send it to
Get
me,
him.
please.
Tech guy, make some buttons. You fucker, you haven't done anything. The guy's like literally invisible. Yeah, we don't have a tech guy. It's just us.
Yep.
You guys know this. But yeah, I mean, that's the people who've been hit the hardest. The people who are having an affair, and now they're like, I think we need some more meat, like right now. And then they're just meeting. Yeah, fuck you guys. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, maybe put your affairs on hold because secrets kill.
Secrets kill.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but so
they
yeah,
can
put them on
literally.
hold unless it means you're going to murder the person that you're holed up with. Don't do that.
It's a bit of a
Talk first. Get to know the person you live with. What a chance we all have to get to know the people that we live with. Good or bad?
maybe there's games like that, right? Where you can
I don't know. What do you mean? Play those question games? Like,
yeah, you can pull out a card
I
and
never-
ask yeah, maybe something like that.
I never went to a coronavirus party in downtown while my husband thought I was in the garden.
Or in bed asleep.
I didn't mean to drink. That never happened to me. Oh man.
Was your husband thinking you were in bed asleep when you were out?
My husband, he doesn't know what I haven't seen him in years. He's non-bloody existent. That's a problem with him. He's not a real man. Okay.
Oh, if he heard you say that, he'd be so shattered.
he'd be shattered. Shattered. Do-do-do.
All right, so this leads us into
We were going to do a question, weren't we?
into this question from Ken on Twitter.
Ken?
Yep.
Wait a minute. Hi. That means it's time for another Guess That Movie. Name that movie. Oh no! Here comes Ken to kill me. How are you going to catch me, Ken?
I know this one. I
You know
actually
it?
know
You
this
can't
one.
participate.
No, I know.
You're too close.
I'm going to spoil it.
Oh, people are going to know that. I think people are going to know that one.
Yeah, I think more people than
I
some of the others.
think maybe people are going to know this one. I have no idea who that was. That I was just...
While we're waiting for people to answer, I wanted to let some people know, because a few people are getting confused as why you're not looking directly at them
Oh, okay.
all the time.
Yeah, let's address that.
And it's because there are...
Listen, you idiots. Okay, oh, sorry. Oh, hold on. Over here.
It's because... What?
It's because...
Ben has 4 phones in front of him. My current phone, his current phone, my old one, and his old one, and each of them is tuned into a different platform. We have Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
A fish called Wanda. Somebody
Nice.
got it.
Ding, 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 ding,
CT
ding.
Perry 06.
Excellent.
Well played.
You win a
This is
pat on the
crazy.
back.
This is crazy. You win toilet paper. It's 3 sheets of toilet paper have already been mailed to you. And you've already used them. Gifts will not be sent. Prizes will not be honored.
All right.
Good explanation, babe. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's why sometimes you feel like I'm not talking to you.
That's why.
Some people are like, I can only see your ear. I can only see one of your ears right now.
Yeah, several of the platforms are currently
'Cause-
just getting your ear.
This here is Facebook. Hello. This here's Twitter. This here is Instagram. And this is YouTube.
And don't be offended if Ben just called you the wrong platform right now.
I did not. Did I?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm too close. Like if we were actually in person, you guys would be like, dude, why don't you back the fuck up?
I was going to say, what makes you think that? That they can see your nose hair?
Look how small I am.
You've never been small.
I was small once.
Well,
When I was young, when I was a baby, I was just little.
not since you've been an adult.
No, I've been quite large. Although a late bloomer, I grew until very late.
Oh, okay. Guess.
Okay.
Okay.
That was great. Wait, we didn't do the question from Ken.
Oh, I know, but I wanted people
Oh.
to guess what age do you think Ben stopped growing at?
Ooh, I like that. Guess whatever you want. I'm going to lie
That's why I
about
was
it,
trying
so
really
it doesn't
hard to
matter
jump
really.
in. All right, and in the meantime,
Question from Ken.
Ken on Twitter asked.
Ken on Twitter asked, "Have you ever seen a fish called Wanda?"
I'm reading this verbatim.
Okay.
I always wondered if about men or women who just might be having romantic weekend in NYC with someone other than their spouse who might climb in.
Okay. This is great. This is another literal. So it's a cash cab related question, right? Who climb into the cash cab? I assume is what they mean. You know what we should do is when you give me the questions, I should then create an accent that goes with their English.
All right.
That they used in the question. So what was it again?
Okay. I always wondered if about men.
I always wonder if about
men or women
who just might
be having romantic weekend
who just might be having romantic weekend
in NYC with someone other than their spouse.
the Big Apple, with someone other than their spouse
who might climb in.
Oh shit, that was too fun.
Oh, it was great.
Okay, so answer is if people were to climbing in with others. I think I understand the gist of it, but just the gist, not the rest of it, just the gist. And that is, did anyone ever get into the cash cab who was with someone other than their spouse?
Right.
Did any cheater motherfucker ever get in there with a woman he don't know his wife knows he had? That was the question, right? I think that was what it was. That was the question in its real form. Did ever a man with another not get in with his wife? The cab? Okay, we all know what the question is now. Yes, that definitely happened.
Yeah.
Several times, people were like, I'm sorry, we can't play. And we were like, why? They're like, no reason. Why? Couple that are dressed like they come from totally different walks of life.
Oh, really?
Why? No reason. We just, we're married to other people is all. Yeah, that happened
That's
a couple times. Good question.
reason.
Good question, Ken.
But, they have...
Good question, Ken. Thank you.
If they did play, they would have a little while between,
Right, to
playing.
break the news.
Yeah, and the episode
The good
airing.
news, the good news, sweetie, is I'm going to be on a TV show on Thursday. The bad news is, I think we should see other people, like Susan, who, gives them a little time. You know what? Fuck it. Let's play. And when are these going to air?
Let's roll the dice.
Oh, that's some cold shit. July? Oh, fuck it. Yeah, let's play.
Yeah, we could do that.
We're not going to make it that long anyway. Okay. Whenever you say the name Ken, I think of that part in that movie.
In A Fish Called Wanda.
A Fish Called Wanda. And he's just blatantly making fun of a man for stuttering.
Yeah.
But fuck, it's funny. It's Kevin Kline who says it. He's very funny in that movie. That's a great movie. But I wanted to mention it because it's a fantastic film, A Fish Called Wanda. It's really hilarious. Everybody's great in it.
Mm-hmm.
But then they made a sequel. It's kind of like a sequel, but it's not really. Does anybody remember the name of that movie?
Oh, there we go.
Anybody? I'm pointing not to all, but to one at a time because they are different, huh? You didn't come with you, and you didn't come with you or you. Okay? Yeah, shit just got weird. Sorry about that.
I think anyone who's been watching you on Cash Cab over the years is kind of used to that. And most
What do you mean, the weirdness?
Yeah, well, the weird characters.
What are you trying to say?
And from what I've
Are you trying to say that you think I'm crazy, is that it? And you think that people know it?
I'm trying to say, people like the characters you do.
Oh, thanks, babe. That's much
to
nicer.
to disguise yourself when people are climbing into the cab. Show us some hearts if you like the characters that Ben does when people are jumping in the cab and he's disguising himself. See?
Big blast, big
Yeah.
burst of hearts. Yeah.
What's that one? That's Instagram. Oh, and
Beaker is correct with
and now the
fierce,
other one.
fierce creatures. Fierce creatures. Is the
Oh,
name
here come
of,
all the rest of the hearts.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, but oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
oh
see?
shit.
They like the
I
characters.
swear, I this is awful, but
What?
I enjoy it when the hearts come up. That's not awful. It's fantastic. It's great, you guys. It kind of feels like I'm coming a little bit.
That is so not what I was thinking of there.
Well, I mean, there's just like spurts of hearts shooting.
Yeah, we do think a little differently.
Well,
I'm
yeah, I
like,
guess we have a different.
Oh, look at the pretty hearts.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, look at them. Oh, look at those hearts. Yeah!
Ben and I
hope you guys are
slightly
having
different perspectives on things.
I hope you guys are having even close to as much fun as we are with this shit. We have nothing else. We have nothing but this.
Everybody's so nice with the pretty hearts.
I'm like, yeah, let's fuck the shit out of them. It's contrasting views with Ben and Emma. She thinks this way. He thinks that way.
That's for sure. I'm always like, oh, I'm sure they didn't mean it like that. I think, they probably had the best intentions in mind.
Yeah. Fuck them. Sorry. I thought we were still doing that segment. All right, speaking of that, it's time for our ASMR segment. Are we ready? You ready for that?
Are we ready for what?
Sorry.
Sorry, everybody. What are we?
But it's time for the ASMR segment.
Okay.
I hope you guys like it.
Today.
I've got some extra stuff today.
Oh, yeah. What have you got?
Well, for starters, I have this.
Oh, God. Jesus.
What? It's a stapler.
I know, but I wasn't expecting the staple to hit the other wall.
I could rob a place with this thing.
And it was quite a loud noise. I don't know if you're quite getting the ASMR thing.
Are you kidding me? That little mechanical, the noise of that little thing moving?
Here we go.
Well, this is...
sorry.
Like, I didn't think of this,
Sorry.
too? Wait, hold on, I got one.
You just...
Why do you have to be so critical? Shh. You can't laugh over it. It ruins it. This is what these people live for. The ASMR people, not you guys. You guys still there?
Oh, yeah.
Now who's thinking one way?
Yeah, but how is this, like,
Hold on,
whispering
hold on.
like that not a sexual thing?
Hold on. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Oh, and there come the hearts. Oh. And then, of course, the noise that inspired the entire segment. A lot of people's favorite noise, one of their favorite noises, that's based on statistics that don't exist. Oh, that was fantastic.
Nice.
Cheers, everybody. By the way, guys, No Kid Hungry is actually listed on our... If you're watching on Facebook, you can just click away and donate. And 14 people have donated so far just in this show tonight.
Really?
Yes, to No Kid Hungry for a total of $245. So thank you guys.
Oh,
That is
wow.
fucking awesome.
That is awesome.
Where's the tech guy?
Makes me so happy.
Let's bang it out. How many meals is that? Did he leave? Where the fuck?
Multiply by,
Rabbits multiplying.
I think, multiply by 10 or 20.
I can't remember. I can't remember what it was, but it's a lot.
It's impressive.
It's
I'm
a
always
lot.
impressed.
It
It's
could
not,
be more.
It's not exact,
But,
it depends on where they're buying them, what part of the country and whatnot.
It's a good number.
But yeah, every dollar is giving multiple meals somehow.
Oh,
They're doing good work out there.
I just did this, and it reminded me that it's time for Bobblehead Ben. Woohoo!
Do I have to do a drum roll for each?
This is YouTube for those of you on the others that are like, well, I can't see. This one's just YouTube. There. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. No, it's not as good because I can't see it. If I would get my big fucking head out of the way. Twitter, we might have to change this. I feel like I have within the time of the music to get it lined up, and I'm failing miserably.
I like the double ear action you had going on there.
I was so much better before. I can't seem to get them lined up. And Facebook, here you go. Oh yeah! That one was pretty good, actually, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
I want to see the chickens.
Coming up next, Ben attempts to juggle rubber chickens.
Nice.
We ready? Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Are you ready?
Are we ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah. All right, and it's actually there's a new part of it. I feel like I've been doing so incredibly well at juggling the rubber chickens.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't managed to juggle them one single time yet. And I can juggle. They're just very difficult because one's big and always running his fucking mouth. The big one never shuts up. But so I figured I'd add something to it to make it a little bit more difficult. So this new segment, actually, it's not the same. It's a little bit different. It's now called Ben Attempts to Juggle Rubber Chickens While Playing the Harmonica.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard right, people. I know I'm crazy. We got a problem, folks. We don't have a harmonica. I don't know how we're going to do this.
What? Where are you hung?
Gotcha! I oversold it. She believes me. I totally have a harmonica.
Oh wait, this room is full of harmonicas.
It's filled. It's literally
I'll get you one.
4 feet deep with these fuckers.
Nice.
I know. All right, I know. Another one of your favorite guests is back. Shh, hold on. Fucker. Oh, he's always running his mouth. I think he might actually be able to play the harmonica a little bit. This rubber chicken. So that's what he's been saying before the show. He was like begging me for a shot. So
if this show wasn't silly before, we've definitely crossed over.
Yeah.
But the final silly frontier now.
But it was already silly.
Okay.
So, and yet we've still somehow.
Should I give him a drum roll?
Look, see what I mean? His mouth is in the right position here. Oh my God, he did it! Okay, here we go. It sounded like a trumpet, though. All right, ready? All right, hold on. Silly thing is upside down. Oh! Boom! Ready? Yeah, okay, no, he can't do it. I knew he couldn't do it. You're fucking fired! You're fired! You lied to me! Okay, here we go.
Sorry.
For laughing? Don't apologize for laughing,
No,
babe.
for not having a laugh, Freddie.
I say you're having a laugh.
He's having
Oh,
a
for not
laugh.
having a laugh ready.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying for not having a laugh. That's an expression. And where you guys are. Okay. I think that was the best I ever did at the juggling. The harmonica was clearly the part that was missing. All right, so there's you guys. This is awesome. I have to say, you guys have been great in your responses and the nice things that you're saying at the end of these. It's really been great, and you've actually been requesting some of the segments, which we were like, this is.
Which was unexpected.
It was so unexpected, but
and awesome.
and fucking awesome. It made us happy, and so we did this other one. It was called Ben Fakes. What was it called? Ben Fakes.
A technical problem. No? Hang on. I don't think your microphone's working. Babe?
Oh, gotcha! That was it! That was the segment! Oh my god!
I wasn't quite sure. We didn't rehearse that. I was like, no, we haven't rehearsed any of this, but yeah.
Yeah, we haven't rehearsed shit. Well, the chicken and I were in here working stuff out last night, but. Oh, shit.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Oh, let's take another question.
Oh, okay.
Let's take one more question.
All right.
We're going to take it. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't. I'm sorry. We forgot. You can look through and find a good question, but I forgot about fictional word origins. So
okay.
I have a fictional word origin. If you looked, if you're watching last episode, I was wearing a shirt,
Yeah.
a long sleeve shirt that had like a V-neck with buttons, like a button, just a quarter button thing at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of shirt is called a Henley. And that is named for this ancient man. He was from Alabama. He was a big whiskey drinker, and he was fucking hilarious. He was like a legendary funny man, and he always wore a shirt like that, and so that's why it's called a Henley. It's named for a man named Vic Henley, funny, legendary man from Alabama, and that's why the Henley is called a Henley. So cheers, fuckers. Keep fucking laughing. Don't worry about me. Don Henley. No. Not Don Henley. Vic Henley. No relation.
And that was today's?
Someone says, hold on, sorry. Yeah, that was today's, what was it called? Fictional word origins. Someone was just saying they just now watching this realized that I have legs and feet. Yeah, for those of you who haven't figured out where you know me from, does this help? How ridiculous this cash cab. It's the only show ever where the host is like, okay, ready? And then I turn my back on them. Like, time to play, and then I just look away from them. You guys are on your own from here on out. Cheers, guys. Wow, it's already 8:52.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're going through it quick.
I'm gonna miss you guys. Not gonna see you again until next week. Wednesday. That means Wednesday. Wait, today's Sunday? Yeah, it's Easter.
Yeah. Easter Sunday.
That's not nice, Beaker. You know, if you don't have something nice to say.
That's always good advice. Oh.
Tonight's show brought to you by Stella Artois.
There's another movie quote.
Wife beater beer.
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Oh, wow. I love your delivery on that.
Oh, thank you.
That's a movie quote coming at you from Emma. That's better, Beaker. There you go. Thank you.
Any guesses?
Any guesses on the movie? You mean from me?
From them.
Well, of course, right.
I thought you would
I'm
know.
sorry.
I thought you would know.
No, I forgot they were here for a second, babe. I thought it was just you and me. Sorry, guys.
This is our usual
This
Sunday
is our
night.
house, you know. Normally we'd be doing this anyway, just without y'all. Bambi.
Excellent.
Nice!
Woo!
That's Aiden Schmidt getting on the board tonight. Well done.
Oh, Schmitty.
Sorry, bring back Cash Cat. We brought it back 3 years ago, man. It's literally been back for 3 years. Are you just tuning in now? Hello? Oh, maybe they are from the UK.
Oh.
I can't bring it back there because it ain't never been. It's actually where it started. The original Cash Cab was in London. Mm-hmm. It was a London black cab.
Really?
Really, it
That
was.
wasn't very...
Really? And the cab asked the questions, not the driver. The
Yeah.
driver just drove, and the cab was like, "Oh, I've got a few questions for you." Number one, who's this fucker driving right now? Who is he? Do you know him? Get him out of here. I
And
don't like him.
how well did that show go, people from the UK?
Yeah. I don't know if I don't think it was a big hit.
No, I don't. From everything that I've seen people say online.
I was actually in the UK. Sorry, I didn't
No,
cut
go.
you off there. I was in the UK taping some stand-up comedy for television. That's right. And maybe 8 months before.
Yeah.
And I was in the hotel and I saw Cash Cab, London Cash
Really?
Cab on TV. It was on a network called ITV.
Huh.
And before I ever heard of it, and then and I didn't remember for a while, you know. And then
Right.
I went in and I came back to the U.S. and quite a while later, and it was like, yeah, they're doing that here now. How about that? And then I got it.
I like the story that
Shit was crazy.
you almost didn't.
Oh, I
come back.
almost didn't come back for the audition. Yes, that
Yeah.
is true. I was in California. I was doing a stand-up show in Ramona, California. Ramona, what up? Yeah, nobody there. It's a nice place. It's like northeast of San Diego, up in the mountains. Did a show in a theater there. It was great. And I was on a red-eye flight coming back, and I had an audition for this ridiculous, what I thought at the time was a ridiculous show idea in a cab. It was a game show in a taxi, and it was just like, what the fuck is that? It just seems so crazy that I almost didn't come back for it.
Yeah.
My buddy who was playing in a band down the road, Billy, was playing with a band called The Samples. They're a great band. You guys should check them out if you like reggae and kind of feel-goody, spacey, jammy kind of good stuff. Samples are a good band to check out. But yeah, Billy was playing with them. Went there and saw them, surprised him, and we all hung out. They were like, "Oh, we got a beach house for the whole week. You should come to the beach." And I was like, and I wasn't drinking at the time. I was on the wagon. And I think if I had been drinking in that period of my life,
Yeah.
shit would be very different because I probably would have been like, fuck that stupid show in a cab. I'm going to the beach for a week. But I didn't. I got on that flight and I came home and I went straight to the audition in New York.
Straight from the flight.
Straight from the flight.
Wow.
And I got it. And the rest is history, as they say, folks.
After the first audition?
No, after like 6 auditions, all
crazy.
like a taxi school and like a major background check, which was not a great thing for me.
And they auditioned quite a few people, right?
They auditioned by counts that I got from the network in Edinburgh, like 2,000. 2,000.
2,000.
2,000
Good
people.
God, you were definitely meant to do that job, honey.
They auditioned comedians all over the country for that one.
Wow.
Which makes me think of that other show. I hosted this show called Best in the Business on Discovery Channel for a while. And it came about because I got an offer to host the show on NBC, the Who's Still Standing show.
Right.
And I had to go to Discovery and say, hey, guys, can I do this? And they were like, yeah, you can. but there is a catch. And they're like, you have to host this other show for us too, called Best in the Business. And I was like, okay.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Okay, where's my problem with this? Okay, great. So at one point, I was creating 3 different television shows at the same time, and it was awesome and crazy period of my life. But through the production of Best in the Business, we found out that the guys that were producing it, some great guys up in Boston, Powder House Productions, you remember those guys? Good dudes, good peoples. Had brought the show to Discovery and said, we want to make the show and we want Ben Bailey to host it.
Oh, I forgot all this.
And Discovery said, we don't think Ben's right for it.
Oh, God.
Who else have you got? And they were like, okay, we'll audition people. And they went out and they auditioned, by their counts, 1,200 people everywhere. They flew around and auditioned people all over the place.
God.
And they picked their favorite couple out of the people that they auditioned, and they brought it back to Discovery. And Discovery said, oh, that's cool, but we were thinking Ben Bailey would host it. And they were like, what the fuck?
Oh
we just
my
spent a
God.
year.
All these poor people.
Yeah, and so I guess they, the execs had turned over at Discovery during that time, but that's just kind of the crazy nature of the business, of this crazy business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
And
of
now
it.
this is it. This is where show business exists, folks. Right here in this basement. We're coming live to you. Did we get to everything? I feel like there was something else we needed to mention. Guys, if you're not following me on all of these things, please do. Please follow me on these things, okay? So you can know where I am at all times. And I am Real Ben Bailey on all of the social media platforms. My YouTube channel is, what's it called? Ben Bailey Comedy.
Yep.
Check that out, you guys. We decided several years back, it was like, you know what? We're in a good position here. We can go right to the audience. We can start producing the stuff that we want to produce. I've always wanted to be a filmmaker since I was a kid. I started making movies when I was a kid. I've always wanted to do that. And now it's couldn't be better timing. We can actually do it. We've invested some money into a production company, and we're going to be producing stuff and putting it out straight to YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And right now, the bulk of that stuff is on YouTube. If you guys haven't checked out the YouTube channel, please do. There's a new web series of shorts called Stakeout.
Yeah.
There's Badly Written Action Man episode 1. We're going to make another one of those at some point. Anyway, if you guys, thank you so much for your donations, by the way. A lot of people have donated while we've been on here, and that's fantastic. And yeah, keep your asses clean. Be good to each other. We'll get through it. And if you guys want to pay me somehow or show me that your appreciation for this, come to one of my shows when I'm back on tour.
Oh, that's a good point.
Come out to one of those guys, because
Ben's going to
who knows what it's going to
again
be
at some
like.
point.
Who knows what it's going to be like when it's like, all right, we can go out again. I don't think everyone's going to come running out the doors to do stuff. So if you can, when we get to the point where it's time to go out and we're allowed to again and it's okay and safe, then that's the best thing you can do for me is come and see me live. And it's a lot better than this shit, honestly.
Yeah, Ben has been saving his, A quality, top grade material for the tour. He didn't want to burn it all here.
Yeah, I couldn't just do my stand-up set all the time. So I'm just writing little stuff about what comes to me through the process here. And you were starting to say something else before. And I interrupted you.
I was going to say the other way you can help, people can help, is liking the stuff that's online. And
you can like the stuff and share the stuff.
And share it, because
that would be greatly appreciated.
The more you guys do that, the more we don't have to trying to be getting it out there, and we can focus on just being creative and just producing the content and getting it up and online. And
yes, and the more you guys do that, the more money it will generate. It's generating revenue. The YouTube channel is actually, we have money coming in from that now. Not a lot, but some. The idea is that at some point that stuff will fund the stuff that we've made will fund our making more stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's our plan. And I'm going to keep touring, and we're going to keep doing this every Wednesday and Sunday. No Mondays. Why did I say every Monday? Everything was going so well. Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 p.m. Happy Easter. Instagram has 10 seconds. And then we're all done. Not really. You guys will they'll stick around after. As soon as Instagram's gone, and now the party can start. Yeah. Woo! See you later, suckers. This has been really... Oh, Pittsburgh. Sorry, Instagram. Pittsburgh, Munhall, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh area. That show has been rescheduled. It's going to be in November. I think it's going to be...
Okay.
I think it's November 19th. I'm not absolutely certain.
Okay.
But that stuff will be on our social media, and it'll be on the website. As soon as we have that stuff, we're going to try to put it up there. So
sorry, that's been taking a while to get done.
Yeah.
Ben's been so busy looking after me while I've been sick that we both haven't been doing the other work.
Ben's been looking after me. I'm like...
and as you can see, he needs a little bit of relief from that.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us. We're going to keep doing it, guys. Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love you guys. Hang in there. See you soon. Oh, yeah. And here's...
Just came to say goodbye.
Here's the voice.
Thanks for coming.
Here's the voice of Emma. Here's the face of Emma to go with the voice. Here's the whole of Emma. She, too, has legs and feet. Instagram.
I'll show them another time.
Instagram, that's the price you pay for watching on Instagram. You don't get to see Emma. Aww. Thanks, you guys. Adios. See you Wednesday. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Bye.
Bye. Ooh. So long. Bye now. Cheerio. Ta-ta. See you.